Okay, so have a look at this position. Is it opening, middle game, or end game? What is it?
Middle game.
It's middle game, correct. It's what do you say? Opening is done. Like white has taken all the pieces out. Let's say black makes this move.
Okay.
Now let's say white plays this, and
Then
black plays this,
Okay.
and white plays this. So now opening is completely. All the 4 minor pieces have come out for both sides. King is also happy. He's castled, and also there's a space for the king to move for both sides. So both kings, please sit down. So both kings are happy. Please move a little this side. Garv, you can move a little this side. Nirvan, move this side. So opening is complete, right? Now a lot of people get stuck here. Like what to do next? What are we going to do in the middle game? Do we like somehow magically go there and give checkmate? Do we just randomly take pieces like bishop takes? Do we do that? What to do? Some people just stick out a knight here, just putting it forward. Some people start pushing their pawns.
So that.
Some people even start pushing this like Garv does. And that's why he lost against Myra last time. Randomly pushing the pawns in front of the king. So there are a lot of things we can do. But what is the right thing to play? There are several right things to do also. So that's what we're going to discuss next. What to do after the opening is done. So many people actually do this plan of getting the queen here somehow.
Yeah,
That's
what I
actually a very solid plan. I mean, it's a very dangerous plan for the other side if they don't defend properly. Like I'll show you how they do this.
That's what I
So what they do is they'll move their knight
Yeah.
into the corner. Now let's say black plays some normal move. Now they bring their queen out.
Not to F3.
So slowly you can see the wheels are turning.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, so many people do it. Dhriti, then Avantika, I don't know who you do this.
Yes.
You play G4, H4 and all. Okay, fine. Thiran also does it.
So,
Okay.
but I play that after.
After G4, okay, fine. So you brought the queen in. Now let's say black plays a normal move.
But we can't win. And then.
They're doing it this step by step. It won't happen very fast.
After that, I-
Wait. I'll tell you what you're going to do. You are going to play queen to
That's what
G3.
I'm supposed to.
Now suddenly black has to be careful. If black is not careful,
Next move, checkmate.
next move is not checkmate. Queen will come here and give checkmate as well. King will take it. Na? Its next move is not checkmate. Imagine if black plays a normal move here. Like let's say pawn a6 or rook here. It's a mistake.
Huh?
Why? Thiran. Why is it a mistake?
Bishop
Huh.
E3.
Huh. Bishop to its square.
Good.
Good to?
Take the H.
X.
H is its pawn.
Exactly. Boom. Now visitors have arrived at the castle. 3 visitors.
I do that.
One is very dangerous, the other one is helping the dangerous one, and suddenly you are in trouble. Now you're still okay, you lost a pawn, but black is still alright if you see the threat. You'll of course see the threat probably. So, Manasvi, what will you play for? Manasvi. What will you play for black?
So you could move the queen to F8. So
Huh. So one option is to start running. Like an intruder is coming, 2 intruders are coming. So let's abandon our home and run. Right? But if you run, it will not end well for you. They will come and loot the house. Whatever is there in the castle, they'll take, you'll move. The suffering continues. Position is just.
not that move.
What?
I would actually play knight to
G6.
G6.
Nice. Checkmate. So even if checkmate
So
doesn't
that's
happen.
smothered.
Yeah, even if checkmate doesn't happen, pawn can't take it. No? It's pinned. So even if there is no checkmate, still, if you run away from your house, then of course they'll take away everything that's there. The G pawn, H pawn, everything is gone. So
But
that
if I
1
take all
second
the jewelry,
patience. Yeah, there's
all
no
the
jewelry is all here, but small things are gone. G pawn, H pawn is
One,
gone.
one,
So
gold rings are gone.
okay, so pawn was here. The bishop took it. So that should be our last option. First option should be to fight the stranger. If somebody is coming in, you go and take a stick and get ready to deal with the stranger. So-
to H5.
That would be Dhriti going to the kitchen, taking a big stick and getting ready. Come in. I'm
Why
ready.
you attacking the
You come, I'll hit you. So knight h5 was one option.
That's what I do when somebody gets it.
One second. So now knight h5 also attacks the queen. Right? So you're attacking the intruder. Queen will move here and again you're
Shoe off the
slightly.
knight.
Yes. Now, sir, you're still under pressure.
What about now the G pawn one step forward?
So if you want to play pawn g6, you can do that last move itself. You can directly push it. Right? That will stop the threat. You don't need to put the knight in the corner,
Sir.
but it's fine. Right? So imagine there was a rook here. Imagine this happened one move back when the rook still hasn't
And
moved.
if you
Then if you play pawn
it'll be a
forward,
blunder.
yeah, bishop will take the rook. Then you will need to play knight h5, but then again queen g5,
Then
what to do?
Sir, now bishop, no. Sir, yeah, bishop g5. Sorry, bishop g4.
So he is attacking your knight, so you're giving him the bishop. Pawn will take it now. You're giving him bonus. You came into my house, take my what do you say, my TV. After that you can take my laptop. So after that you can take the jewelry. So don't reward the strangers. You have to stop the threat to the knight right now, right? So how do we do that? Yes, Tiril.
Pawn to
Huh.
g6.
But if you play pawn g6, they'll take your laptop.
If I was in,
Your second laptop they
I
will
would
take.
first move the rook and then I would.
But do you have time for all this? You move the rook, I take the knight.
And then
You take the bishop. So it's actually kind of okay. But it's still bad for your king because your full protection is gone. So for example, you can move the rook, normal move. You opponent will take the knight and you will take the bishop. But then opponent will take the pawn and your king is still not safe.
And
So
the
this,
castling earlier.
yeah, so this is already bad, right? So we need a better solution than knight h5. So let's go back. Let's keep the rook here itself so we understand. Bishop, let's say it was here.
No,
And-
the bishop
No, no.
wasn't there.
No, bishop moved, rook moved. So I'm going one move back for black. So let's go one move back for white also.
So
No?
that was a.
Okay, so this is the position, let's say, and the bishop is about to come and take. White has just played queen to g3. Now the move we discussed where first we thought of if the rook was not there, running away with the king, but that won't be good. Second we thought of knight h5, that's also not good. Knight h5 happened after bishop h6, right? So
So
rook
why
e8,
not we play bishop?
bishop takes pawn and knight h5. This is what we discussed. Yeah, one move before, let's go.
If we go one move before and
Yeah.
play knight.
Knight h5. Okay, that's one option. Knight h5 here, queen will come to f3, attacking a knight, you will go back. So that is one option. The best option actually to deal with this plan is just to move out of this pin. The symbol king to h8. That's it. Now there's no problem. Now if bishop takes pawn, you will take the bishop. So just move out of the pin. That's all you need to do. As soon as the queen comes here, you can't do that after one move. Like imagine queen came here, you played rook here, they played bishop takes, then don't play king h8. Then you're like going to the corner, you will get checkmated. Queen will take the pawn, game over, right? So then it's too late. They are not. As soon as the queen comes threatening bishop takes pawn,
Then
that's when you have to play king out of the pin. This is very important. A lot of people lose games because of this tactic, bishop takes pawn. But now we have dealt with it. King h8, no problem at all. Now the queen is doing nothing there. So this plan becomes not that useful if opponent plays king h8 and goes out of the pin. Then it becomes kind of bad for you because your knight's in the corner and the queen's in the corner. So that's how you deal with that plan. Yeah. Yes.
Again?
What happened? Bishop takes pawn.
No.
Then
The knight do
huh.
f5.
Then I'll take it. No, bishop takes. Bishop is there, na? So bishop will take, pawn will take, queen will take. You lose a pawn. If bishop is not there, then this is a good move. Then both of them are again happy. Because what is the threat, Nirvan? What is white threatening right now? Yeah, queen takes pawn is the threat. Right? So here black has to be very careful. Who can find out a defense for black?
What about taking
How will you take? He's making a threat.
Oh yeah, sir. Oh yeah.
You don't give up a queen.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay, Nirvan?
Sorry, how will that do?
What?
Sorry, you have to lose the queen.
Just because opponent makes a check method, you're going to give up the queen.
No, I know.
He's saying that queen takes pawn. No? Yeah, you were saying Manas. Knight h5 now also, huh? Knight h5 is one option, but again there is this queen g4. Again attacking your knight. Hi, please. So now your knight is attacked. 1 second, Swara, one person at a time. So now if you move the knight, take it. If you don't move the knight, I'll take your knight. So it's slightly difficult still.
Sir, I know.
Yes, Swara, what will you do? Wait, Swara. What will you do here? Huh.
Pawn G7.
G6. Pawn G6 is one option. Still, it's not great because I'll take the pawn for free. But still, it's awkward for the black king. So the best option, let's see who can find it. In this position, the best option for black. Yes, Thiran.
Rook to
Huh.
G8.
Yeah, Rook G8 is there. That defends it. There's one more option actually. Imagine king is here, and the same thing happens. Then what do you do?
King G8.
King is already on G8.
H8.
Then you checkmate those whatever.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, if Rook was on G8,
No.
would you play?
If this was a position,
Yes, sir. Then Black would have.
everything is defended, no? If bishop takes pawn, queen is there. Queen takes pawn, rook is there. So it's defended. So let's go back. If this was a position and the knight has just come here, threatening checkmate, who can find the best move? Small, okay moves are there. G6 is there, knight h5 is there, but the best option to deal with this threat. Somebody has to defend that square. And that is, who can do it?
Bishop?
How will this bishop defend that pawn? You'll have to transport it by flight.
Knight E8.
Knight e8, exactly. That would be like a permanent defense, like proper defense. Now there's no problem there, but there is still a good move here for white. White has a good move. What is it? Water, Swara? No? Okay. Nirvan, what? Nirvan.
Sir, queen to G7.
Then knight will take your queen for dinner, right? Yes. Girl.
Knight takes pawn on H6.
Yeah, knight can still take this pawn. So how did black get into trouble? Because he did not move the king out of the pin. So if the king moved out of the pin, as soon as queen, like in this position, as soon as queen g3 happens, we move the king out of the pin. Then that problem is not there. Now if knight f5, you can play rook g8 or knight e8. But all that is not relevant because black still has a bishop. Right? Protecting this. But now if knight f5, bishop will take it. So again, so this is how you deal with the threat. By moving the king out of the pin. As soon as the pin happens. Right? So which means this idea of bringing the queen there is not that great. Those who are doing it, if opponent defends properly. So let's go back. Let's try to find a better plan in the middle game. So again, opening is done, pieces have come out. What is the next step? One plan we discussed was bringing the queen here. That is
King gets still on.
king not g8, okay. So this position. Yes, Thiran.
That.
Bishop.
Bishop.
Bishop was here. Okay, alright, fine. What should we do next, guys? There is a move we can play in this position that's more useful than our queen coming there and knight going there. Something in the center. Some move in the center of the board.
Is it with a pawn?
Huh? Can you tell loudly? I can't hear
Is
you.
it with a pawn?
Maybe. Who knows? You need to decide.
Pawn D4.
Who's saying pawn d4? Garv is saying pawn d4.
Sir,
What do you say, Thiran?
pawn D4 isn't that of a bad move. Pawn D4.
Is it a good move? That's the important question. Not.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, d4. That's the move we have to think about. Because
Pawn takes
We-
pawn,
yeah.
pawn exchange.
yeah, we need to make sure it is safe. That's number one. If it's a free pawn, they'll just take it and you're down a pawn. But you have 1, 2, 3 defenders. And they have 1, 2, 3 attackers. So we are fine. Right? So what is the idea of d4? It's called a pawn break. You're doing a pawn break in the center. A pawn break opens the position.
What
Like-
about knight? Why can't we play knight D1?
Knight e5. You can, but knight e5, bishop takes, knight takes, pawn takes. It's fine, but it doesn't get you forward. It doesn't make your position
B5,
better.
B5?
Knight b5 doesn't do anything. No, I just kick it with a6. Come back. And then there's no point of going there. So instead of all
I'll
that,
take the C1.
you can't take the c pawn. It's just a free piece. So all the pieces have come out, Right, now next step is to make them more active. So you have to give them more freedom. So you put them on good squares. Like now they have to have some lines to go, places to travel. So for that they need air, space. So that's why you need a pawn break. D4. Now they have to take. If they don't take,
We'll take.
no, we will not take. We have a better move. If black plays a silly move like queen d7, white has a winning move. What does it, guys?
Now.
Who can find the winning move for white? Leave the carpet alone, Dhrudi. Winning move for white. A move that wins a piece.
D pawn to G.
D pawn to G. Oh, G pawn to G.
No.
then?
D pawn to E.
D pawn to E. I'll take back.
Then you say D for me?
I'll take back.
Oh yeah, D
That-
was there.
D5. And Thiran? Not decide. D5. Go to C.
The pawn takes the.
I'll take back. That's just equal. Manasvi told the move. D5. That's how you win the piece. It's a 4. You're attacking 2 pieces, so you'll get 1
Why
piece.
does the bishop kill?
Then we'll take back. You win a piece.
Why does the knight
Knight taker.
How
This
can
knight?
the knight?
Then it'll be double dhamaka for us. You're getting 1 more piece. You take the knight and again do the 4. That would be terrible.
Or queen or bishop.
Yeah. So the best option would be to take with the bishop and give the piece, or just move one of the knight or bishop somewhere,
Yeah.
and we'll take the other piece. Now don't give another piece for free. That would be like, okay, that we don't want to do. Huh.
When the bishop dies, he'll get a chocolate.
Yeah, but that you'll anyway get. Like imagine you move your knight. When bishop dies, you will get a chocolate anyway. So you're going to get a chocolate no matter what, but you'll lose a bishop or a knight. Yeah.
Sir, we're going to get a chocolate and we'll give out. We're going to get a small chip, but we are going to lose a small chip, but we are going to get an ice cream.
Huh? Oh yeah, we're going to get. If you're talking from White's viewpoint, yeah,
Yeah.
we're getting a big
We're
what is
getting a
scoop of
dairy
ice
milk,
cream.
We're getting a dairy milk and then getting sir, but
Yeah.
if we got a giant.
Okay, now let's come back here. So that means, huh?
Does the clock even
No, it doesn't. It's too high, so I haven't bothered to change the batteries. So now that you have raised your concern, I will do that before next class. Now can we focus here, Dhridi? So queen d7 is a normal move, but it loses. So black will do that. Black will take, right? Black will take, and now Shravya, what will we do? We played the pawn break. They took it. Now what will we play? Aswara, wait. Yeah.
Bishop to d4.
Yeah, you'll take the pawn. Either with the bishop or the knight. Knight is a little bit better because bishop is already more happy than the knight.
Yeah.
So both of you sit properly now. Just girl,
I will keep
you feel sleep. You feel sleepy if you do that. Knight takes.
That's what I do.
Knight takes. Yeah, Dhridi actually has fallen asleep also in class. right here, sitting here.
I just close my eyes so sometimes.
Yeah, right. Okay, so knight takes, and now if knight takes, you take with the bishop. Now bishop is happy, right?
Yeah.
So your pieces have more freedom now. Queen has more freedom.
Why can't bishop we take
How
back?
can you take back with the queen? Then queen is happy. So at the end of all the trade, somebody will be happy. Your pieces will be more happy than your opponent because they've got space to move. Right? So that's the whole idea of a pawn break. That's how you do a pawn break and make your position better. So that's what you can do in the middle game. Do a pawn break.
How do we defend the pawn break?
You can't defend it. I mean, you have to deal with it. Like you can, black has to now play normally. It's not like white got a great position. White got a normal position, slightly better, but black has got his pieces active as well. So you can't stop it with black because white gets the first move. White will get a pawn break if he wants. So now
What
the
is
game
black
continues.
move? Black's move.
How will black play first? White is the one starting, na? So when white starts first, everything happens first for white. That's why there's a small advantage for white. And here white has a small advantage because his pieces are more active. Now the game continues. The middle game continues. Pieces are active. Now let's say black plays.
Now it's time to
Rook E8.
end the game.
No, end game will happen later. After queens are exchanged. What will white do next? This is an option. You want to take it?
No.
If you want, you can take it.
Bishop A4. Sir,
Bishop A4 attacking the rook, that's one option. Nirvan.
Sir, rook to
Rook to D1.
Yes, sir.
Which rook? The E rook or the A rook?
So the
E rook. So which rook is right now more happy in the world? So you're making the happy rook move to another happy place, making the sad rook stay there crying. So why don't you make this guy's already happy, na? If you have given Swara one chocolate and there is Shravya also sitting next to her, so will you give one more chocolate to Swara? You'll give one chocolate to Shravya, na? So already this guy is happy. Swara is happy over there. Now don't take her and put her on another side. Let Shravya become happy. Now both of them are happy. They are looking at open lines. So this is good. Activating the rook is one good idea. Good. Now let's say black plays queen d7. How can we continue? We have to try and put pressure. Yes, Gav.
Sir, bishop a4.
Bishop a4, you're getting. See, the main thing is 1 second. You're seeing a move and you're getting all excited. The first calmness. It's not like you're going to win the house by playing bishop a4. Bishop a4 is a good move. He's getting excited because he's thinking he's getting a rook. But he's not getting anything. How is he not getting anything? What will black do? Yeah, Manasvi.
Sir, they can move the C on.
Yeah, c6 and then all the excitement gone. So it's important to be calm. It's not a bad move.
Sir, but now we can now bishop is in the corner.
Now you can take the pawn. So you're getting a pawn. Right? So let's be calm. So this is how you put pressure. So how did this happen? 1 second. How did this happen all of a sudden? We put some pressure on the opponent. And how were we able to put pressure? Because your pieces are happy. Only if your position is good, if your pieces are active, then pieces can do things. If they are all sitting in the corner doing nothing, then you cannot do anything.
The
Right?
bishop is not happy.
He's looking at a pin. Na? If the pawn moves, you get the queen. So this bishop is kind of happy, but it's fine.
And what if he plays, the opponent plays pawn?
This was the position.
No, and the pawn was there.
So pawn moved. Now it's white's turn, na?
What if the pawn did not see that move?
Then you get the queen, of course, Riddhi. What if they give you a queen
What?
in the beginning? What if they allow checkmate in 4 moves? What if is not going to help us win game? We have to expect the best.
What if they play
Huh.
pawn
Huh.
C
5.
C5?
That's a possibility. What if they do that, girl?
Sir,
That's a good point by
sir,
Swara.
we're still going to get a pawn extra. We
How?
take queen.
Queen takes pawn. There's a better move. There's something better here.
Why not?
Adif, can you find out what we can do here for white?
Exchange piece.
Yeah, you can exchange, but are you getting a better position? That's what we want, na?
Yes, we're also getting the rook.
Yeah, exactly. Adif, after bishop takes queen, pawn takes queen, we can take the rook.
And we are going to take
Right?
rook.
They will
Or
take the
someone
knight
else.
and we'll move our bishop back.
So,
Yes, Shravya?
in this move, knight can take the bishop.
Huh,
Then
knight
he
can
doesn't
take.
want the queen.
No. So they have to take the queen now. If they don't take
the
our.
queen.
So we took the queen. If they take our bishop, we'll save our queen or take that pawn. So they have to get the queen, right? So they will take the queen and now it's our turn. Right? So we'll
We
take the rook.
rook. I played
Now we're
with
winning
my
already.
father today, and then I played.
They'll take
And I
back.
played c5, and if I need to buy bishop.
Okay.
So if they take our bishop, then
Ah.
we take the pawn.
Then we take the pawn. If they take our knight, we save our bishop.
Yeah.
So either way, we have an extra
So, but
rook.
then they'll take a pawn. But they'll
So
also
then
take
we'll
a
move the rook.
bishop. Rook.
Rook can take, then we'll take the pawn. So they will of course take. Let's say they take this. We'll take this. Who's winning?
Sir, white.
We are up by?
A rook.
No, we are not up by rooks 1 minus 2.
Sir, we are up by.
By? Dhriti is going to sit down if we keep lifting the carpet. They are going to.
What?
If you lift it too much, they will
Up by.
get hurled. Okay.
Sir, we are up by.
1 pawn? No.
A bishop and pawn for them, but we have a rook up.
So that means what are we up by?
A rook, a pawn.
We are not up a pawn. We are up an exchange. When are you going to start telling this, guys? You have a rook. I have a bishop. Means you are up an exchange.
Sir, what is that and a pawn?
Oh.
What
Pawn,
does
who
that
cares?
mean?
Pawn is not important. We are talking about main pieces.
What does that mean?
Means you have a rook and I have a bishop. So you are up an exchange. If you have a rook and she has. 1 second.
Against you.
If you have a rook and she has a knight, then you're up an exchange. If she has a rook and you have a bishop, then she's up an exchange. And you are down an exchange.
Okay.
If Garu has a rook and I have a knight, what are you up by,
Sir,
Garu?
I'm up by an exchange.
And what am I down by?
An exchange.
Yeah. So you have to start telling that. Not rook for a bishop and pawn. We don't need all that. Just exchange up, exchange down. So here white's up by an exchange and we have a pawn attack. So we can get it if black doesn't defend it. If black defends it, we will still get it. We still get it. Because you put pressure. If pawn takes, you get the rook. And if they save their knight, we'll take the pawn. Or you put more pressure with the rook. So basically, in the opening, you bring out your knights and bishops, castle.
And then after
In
the
the-
castle,
you-
you run it game.
Huh.
There, you put more pressure on the pieces.
Yeah, in the middle game, what do you do? Pawn break. Pawn break or do your old queen there and then trying to checkmate
So, but we
that
just
thing.
but now nobody's
No,
going
no,
to do
no.
that today because
Either option is
everybody
fine.
knows.
No, knowing it doesn't stop anything. No? And if you know it also, you can do it. Like if somebody threatens checkmate, who knows? You might fall for it. Or your opponent might fall for it. What happened with Riddhi today? Okay, now we'll start our game.